Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. This is Ashu and today we will discuss very important current affairs of 30th of September 2021. You can see two best images of the day, but today we will discuss very important and the most important current affairs. So watch this video till last. Good morning to all the students, and you can also download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link. And after that you have to log in with your email ID, then click on this crack current affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low, but we are covering 90 to 95% of the current affairs which can come in every type of exam. This is the hard work of AffairsCloud team. But how we are covering this current affair? We are providing you daily section. In the daily section you will see three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again you will receive three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Most important section is the monthly, and we are providing four type of PDFs. One is the detail, second is the question and answer format, third is the best 100 current affairs of the month, and pocket PDF. It means the 2-liner and the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you so that you can revise these current affairs in very easy format. But to enhance your performance further, we are also providing 20 most important topic-wise PDF. If you want to cover one topic related all the news just from single PDF, then you can use this topic-wise PDF. If you are a banking student, we are providing three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section. But all these three things are only related to banking and economy, and you can attempt this quiz on our application on monthly basis. If you want to cover all the past current affair of 2021 just from single PDF, then you can use this exam PDF. We are providing detailed budget and economic survey. Also expected question and answer will be provided to you so that you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. If you are appearing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing state current affairs, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. You have to just download our application from the description box link. You have to log in with the email ID, then click on this crack current affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But if you're a new student, you are just starting your preparation, then I am advising you to subscribe for 2 years. There is very less amount difference between 1 year subscription and the 2 year subscription. But on the both subscriptions, we are providing 10% extra discount if you use this code ASH10. If you have any query, you can email us or you can call us on this number. So let's start today's current affair, that is 30th of September 2021. But I am requesting you all the students that you have to like this video, you have to share this video as maximum as possible, and you have to subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. You can also join our Telegram group from the description box link, and you will get the official notifications on time. So it is the first question in the most important question section. Who has been awarded the 2021 yidan prize or the yidan prize for the education research and development? So you have to just remember the keyword here. It is 2021 yidan prize for education research and development. There are basically two categories. One is for the educational research, second is for the educational development. So answer of this question is Dr. Rukmani Banerjee and Ari K. Hanshek. So answer of this question is both A and B. D is the right answer. So you can see here, Dr. Rukmani, you have to remember because she is Indian, so that's why examiner can ask this. And Dr. Rukmani Banerjee, she is currently the Chief Executive Officer, CEO of Pratham Education Foundation, which is situated in India. And Ari K. Hanshek, who is currently the professor at Stanford University in United States of America. And both the personalities awarded with Eden Prize 2021. So you have to remember, especially the name of Dr. Rukmani Banerjee. And Dr. Rukmani Banerjee has been honored with this prize for the educational development for her work in improving children learning outcome. For the children learning outcome. So that's why she won this prize. And Professor Eric has been honored with this prize for educational development for his work focused on educational outcome and the importance of teaching quality, and has transformed both research and the policy internationally. And this Eden Prize was founded in 2016 by Charles Chen Eden in belief that education promotes well-being. And the prize recognizes the individual or a team, not more than 3 members, contributing to education only in 2 categories. So this prize is awarded in 2 categories. One is for the education research and the second is for the development. So you have to remember, for research this award goes to Eric, it is for the research, and for Rukmani you can say it is for the development. So remember this. And each prize carries a cash prize of 30 million Hong Kong dollar, because this is the organization based in Hong Kong. So you have to remember the main keyword here is the yidan or yidan prize, and it is for educational research and development. Especially remember this name, Rukmani Banerjee, and she is the CEO of Pratham Foundation. So now you can also remember Jane Goodall. He recently won Templeton Prize 2021. So you have to remember she recently won Templeton Prize 2021. Jane Goodall. So remember this name. Moving to next question. Who won Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize for the Science and Technology 2021? So answer of this question is very simple, but again you have to remember the name of the award, Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize for 2021 in the field of science and technology, and this award goes to Binoy Kumar Saikia. So answer of this question is D. So Binoy Kumar Saikia, a senior scientist at CSIR, Northeastern Institute of Science and Technology, which is situated in the district of Assam, and it is situated in Jorhat Institute or Jorhat district of Assam. So you can remember he is currently working as a senior scientist at one of the center of CSIR, and it is known as Northeastern Institute of Science and Technology, which is situated in Jorhat, Assam. And he won this Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize for Science and Technology in 2021. So you can also see here the picture of Dr. Binoy Kumar Saikia, who bags the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award for pioneering work. And you can see here it is for pioneering research in the field of coal and energy, So you can just remember that he is the 5th person from Assam to win the award since its institution. And he won this award under category which is known as Earth, Atmosphere, Ocean and Planetary Science Technology category. So you have to just remember the name of this person only, and this award is given by CSIR, you have to remember, and the names of the 11 recipients of the awards were announced on the 26th of September on the 80th Foundation Day of CSIR, that is Council for Scientific and Industrial Research. And you can also remember that this person, Binoy Kumar, has been involved in various coal and petroleum projects in Assam and the northeastern region. So that's why he won in the field of coal and energy. And the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize is annually presented to recognize the outstanding contribution of any citizen engaged in the research in any field of science and technology. And you can also remember this award is named after the late Dr. Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar, founder director of the CSIR, Council for Scientific and Industrial Research. And the award is presented to the scientist under the age of 45 years as on the 31st of December of the year preceding the year of the prize. So 2 or 3 things you have to remember. Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize 2021. So it is presented by CSIR, and this award goes to one person which is known as Binoy Kumar, and he won this award in the field of coal and energy. And you can also remember one thing, that he is currently working as a senior scientist in the Northeastern Institute of Science and Technology if you belongs to Assam. So you can remember these names. But you can also remember about CSIR, Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, who is the president of this organization, that is our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, and who is the Director General, Dr. Shekhar. Dr. Shekhar is currently the Director General of this organization. And you can also remember these awards like Yusuf Ali M.A. He recently won Abu Dhabi Top Civilian Award. Abu Dhabi's Top Civilian Award. Dr. Cyrus Poonawalla, who is the father of Adar Poonawalla, and he recently won Lokmanya Tilak National Award. Lokmanya Tilak National Award 2021. Next is Goisalia Shankar, and Goisalia Shankar won the International Women of Courage Award 2021. International Women of Courage Award 2021. So you can remember these names also, because these are most important awards of 2021. So now we are moving to the next section. So it is very important question section. You have to like this video, share this video and subscribe this channel. Please join a Telegram group from the description box so that you can receive the official notification. Next is NAT, or the Nata-Sankirtana Dance and Music Festival, organized at which place? So it is very important. And this festival is basically organized by one of very pioneer institution which is known as Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy. Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, which is situated in Manipur, or exact place is Imphal. And this dance festival has organized by this institution. It means this is instituted by Imphal, or you can say it is placed in Manipur. So exact answer is Imphal or Manipur. So you can see here Nata-Sankirtana festival begins in Manipur. And in 2013, this Sankirtan, the unique cultural heritage of Manipur, was inscribed in the UNESCO also. So you can also remember that it was inscribed on the UNESCO's representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. So you can see here this Nat or the Nat Sankirtan is one of the annual features of the Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy to promote Nat Sankirtan along the young generation. And Sankirtan is a ritual singing, drumming and dancing of the Manipur. So you can also remember this Sankirtan word. This is important. So this is related to Manipur. And Nat Sankirtan is a hymn of Lord Krishna in the classical ragas produced with various indigenous rhythms. So this Nat Sankirtan was introduced during the time period of Bhagya Chandra, and who ruled Manipur during the time period of 1759 to 1761 and from 1763 to 1798. So he was the ruler of this Manipur area from this time period, and he introduced this Sankirtan. And you can also remember about Manipur here, very important. Manipur Chief Minister is N. Biren Singh, and Governor is La Ganeshan. And you can also remember very important national park here, Kabul Lemjao National Park. Very important. Kabul Lemjao National Park is situated in Manipur. So moving to next question. Which state signed MOU with the Infosys for National Education Policy of 2020 objective, so that they can achieve this National Education Policy objective? I am giving you hint. Hint is that this state is the first state who started National Education Policy or implemented the National Education Policy of 2020. And this state government is Karnataka. So that's why they tied up with the Infosys so that they can better implement this National Education Policy of 2020. So in simple word, you can say that Karnataka's Department of Higher Education and the Information Technology will collaborate and sign 3 memorandum of understandings for prioritizing skills development among the student as per the National Education Policy with Infosys. So you can see here Infosys to enter with the MOU with Karnataka government to help achieve National Education Policy objectives, because Karnataka is the first state who implemented this National Education Policy of 2020. And you can also see here it is to utilize Infosys Springboard comprising over 3,000 skill development courses over the college students. And you can also remember this Infosys Springboard. It is an integrated digital literacy platform which was launched by Infosys, and it comprises effective digital learning solutions, technology based life skill courses, gamification, live classes, industry certification, career guidance. All things are provided under this Infosys Springboard. So you can say Karnataka government will use the technology of Infosys for the betterment of the college students or for the school students. So you can just remember. And remember about Infosys also. Infosys CEO is Salil Parekh. Headquarters is in Bengaluru. And you can also remember about Karnataka here. Karnataka's new chief minister is Basav Raj. And who is the governor? Governor is Thawarchand Gehlot. Very important question. And you can also remember here to give 15,000 debonded computers from Infosys to the colleges. So Infosys will also provide 15,000 debonded computers. So you can just remember Infosys will help the Karnataka government to achieve the National Education Policy of 2022 targets, because Karnataka is the first state who implemented this National Education Policy in India. Moving to next question. Government of India in consultation with the RBI has decided to borrow how much for the second half of the financial year 22? If I am talking about the second half, it means I am talking about October 2021 to March 2022. So this is the second half. And in the first half, they already borrowed so much money, like 7.02 lakh crore in the first half. So it cannot be the answer. So answer of this question is 5.3 lakh crore. So B is the answer. So Government of India in consultation with the RBI has decided to borrow almost 5.3 lakh crore in the second half of the financial year 22 to fund the revenue gap for reviewing the economy, especially affected by the COVID-19. And the government also borrowed 7.02 lakh in the first half of the financial year 22, or you can say for the year of 2021-22. and it is to handle the temporary mismatch in the government accounts, and the Reserve Bank of India has fixed the ways and mean advances also, and RBI limited for the second half of the financial year 22 as 50,000 crore. 50,000 crore. This is the ways and mean advances which can be used by the center government. 50,000 crore. So you can remember, very important question. You have to just remember the figure here. This is 5.3 lakh crore for the second half, and for the first half it is 7.02 lakh crore. So almost it will become 12 lakh crore for the full year. So you can remember. So you can see here government to borrow 5.03 lakh crore for the second half of the financial year 22 revenue gap. Which company from India has been selected by Norddeutsche Landesbank as the strategic partner for its information technology transformation? So 2 or 3 words you have to remember to cover this question. One is the name of this bank, that is Norddeutsche Landesbank, and this bank is basically belongs to Germany, and it means it is a German bank, and this German bank wants some information and technology transformation, like for all segments, like for retail banking, for merchant banking, and for all kind of things. And this IT transformation or information technology transformation will be done by one Indian company which is known as TCS. So answer of this question is B. So Indian information and technology company Tata Consultancy Service has been selected by this Nord Bank as the strategic partner for its information and technology transform. And it is announced by TCS that it has been selected by the German commercial bank which is known as Nord Bank as a strategic partner for its IT transformation. And it is a 5-year partnership, 5-year partnership. And this Nord is a German bank which is the one of the largest commercial bank in the Germany. And TCS will work with the bank and facilitate simplification and transformation of its application state business in financial, wholesale and the retail banking. It means they will provide this information technology transformation in all the segments of the bank. So TCS will also provide its IT and the consultancy services to this bank. So just remember, it is TCS and the name of this bank is Nord Bank or Norddeutsche Bank. And you can also remember about TCS. TCS headquarters is in Mumbai. Headquarters is in Mumbai. Chief Executive Officer is Rajesh Gopinathan. You can just remember the name because this is very important company and it was founded in 1968. Moving to next question. Central government has launched a national action plan for the dog-mediated rabies elimination by which year? Because recently we observed the World Rabies Day, and this Rabies Day was observed on 28th of September. So Indian government set up a plan to eliminate this dog-mediated rabies by the year of 2030. So answer of this question is very simple. It is D. So on the occasion of World Rabies Day, the central government has launched a national action plan for the dog-mediated rabies elimination by 2030 for the elimination of dog-mediated rabies. So you can see here it was unveiled by the Union Minister Mansukh, who is currently the Health Minister of India, Health and Family Welfare Minister of India, and he is currently a member of Rajya Sabha from Gujarat. And notably, you have to remember 33% of the global rabies deaths are recorded in India. So that's why we have to eliminate it by 2030. And the action for the same has been drafted by the National Center for Disease Control in consultation with the central government. And you have to just remember exactly the year, and this plan is basically drafted by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and also with the help of the National Center for the Disease Control. Just remember this question as same as in slide. Moving to next question. India and which country signed 2 MOU for the cooperation in the health and biomedical sciences? So you have to just remember there are 2 MOUs and it is for the health and biomedical sciences, and it is United States of America. United States of America. Because there was, you can say, 4th Indo-US Health Dialogue, Indo-US Health Dialogue, which is hosted by India. So that's why we signed an agreement for the health and biomedical sciences with the United States of America. So India and United States of America signs 2 MOU during the 2-day 4th Indo-US Health Dialogue, which is hosted by India. And Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare Mandaviya Mandaviya again addressed the closing ceremony of the Indo-US Health Dialogue. And this 2-day dialogue leveraged as a platform to deliberate upon the multiple ongoing collaboration in the health sector between the 2 countries and to build a strong sustainable healthcare system with skilled healthcare professionals, especially during the time period of the COVID-19. And one organization is very important, Indian Council of Medical Research. So you have to remember this is very important organization, and its headquarters is in New Delhi, and its Director General is Balram Bhargava. So remember ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, Indian Council of Medical Research. So just remember this question, and it is Mansukh Mandaviya, and it is the 4th Indo-US Health Dialogue, which was happened in 27 to 28 because it is a 2-day dialogue. And from Indian side, it is attended by Mansukh Mandaviya. Move to next question. NABARD has approved a credit plan for the yak husbandry in which state? So we are talking about yak husbandry. You have to remember the keyword yak husbandry, and NABARD will provide some credit plan, and it is for the state of Arunachal Pradesh. Answer of this question is C. So NABARD has approved a credit plan for the yak husbandry in the Arunachal Pradesh to support the herders to secure loans and to strengthen their livelihood. So it means the yak herders can take loan, and they can also enhance their income and also enhance their livelihood. So you can see here NABARD approves credit plan for the rearing Himalayan yaks. So it is very important because the scheme was developed by the National Research Center of the Yak, which is situated in, you can say, in Arunachal Pradesh, and it will enable the commercial banks for extended advances, and the scheme will improve the economic dividends of the yak herders in the eastern Himalayas, because it will also be supportive to overcome the declining trend of the yak population, along with the facilitating profitable yak farming through the promotion of the entrepreneurship. So if we provide the loans, or if we provide some credit to the herders, so they can do the yak farming, and they can also enhance their livelihood. And yak population, you can say the total yak population in India is about 58,000 yaks, in which the Union Territory of Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir has the highest, like 26,000. Both the Union Territory, if we are combining, then 26,000 yaks are there. And it is followed by Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh has 24,000, and 5,000 in the Sikkim, 2,000 in Himachal Pradesh, 1,000 in West Bengal and Uttarakhand. So these are the states in which yak population is there. So remember about Arunachal Pradesh, governor is Brigadier B.D. Mishra. B.D. Mishra. Moving to next question. So Standard & Poor retains India's financial year 22 growth forecast at 9.5%. So you can say in June 2021, earlier they predicted 11%, but in June 2021, they declined India's GDP for the financial year 22 to 9.5%. Now they retained India's financial year 22 growth forecast at 9.5%. So the rating agency has reported a strong recovery in the economic activity in India after the second wave of the COVID-19. So you have to just remember it is Standard & Poor, and it is one of the most important credit rating agency all over the world, and it is situated in United States of America. So you have to just remember 9.5% data. Now we are moving to important question section. You have to like this video, share this video, and subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform. Please join a Telegram group from the description box link. Here is the question. Narendra Modi launched dash crop varieties. How many crop varieties which are climate resilient and higher nutrient content? So this is 35. So you have to just remember the figure 35. So Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi launched this 35 crop varieties which are climate resilient and higher nutrient content. So you can also see here. And these have been developed by the Indian Council of Agriculture Research to address climate change and the malnutrition, especially the area of the Rajasthan, Gujarat. They can also do farming with these varieties. And Prime Minister also dedicated to the nation the newly constructed campus of the National Institute of Biotic Stress Management in Raipur, Chhattisgarh. So why I am covering this? You have to remember this institute. National Institute of Biotic Stress Management is situated in Raipur, Chhattisgarh. And these 35 varieties included drought-tolerant varieties of like chickpea, you can say very famous soya bean variety, pearl, millet, maize, you can say buckwheat, faba bean. So these are the varieties which are introduced by Prime Minister Modi, and it is basically a drought resilient varieties, and it is the climate change varieties, and they will solve the problem of the malnutrition. So moving to next, what will be the financial outlay of the promotion of medical device park scheme? Recently, Government of India notified the promotion of the medical device park scheme, a scheme to support the medical devices industry and to promote the medical device park across India, especially after the second wave of the COVID-19. And total outlay is 400 crore rupees. So answer of this question is B. So the financial outlay of the scheme is 400 crore, and the timeline is 2020-21 to 2024-25. It means almost 5 years they will cover. And the center has granted the in-principle approval for 4 states. One is Himachal Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, and Uttar Pradesh. So you can just remember, because the financial assistance for a park would be 70% of the project cost for all other states, but for the northeastern and the hilly states, center government will provide 90% funding, but for all other states, center government will provide financial assistance of 70%. And the maximum financial assistance for a park under the scheme is 100 crore rupees. It cannot exceed 100 crore by the center government. So the main aim is to ensure access to testing and infrastructure facilities and to reduce the cost of medical devices production and make them affordable for the domestic consumption. So after the second wave of COVID-19, we need to better our health system especially. So this is very important. So our health minister, health and family welfare minister is Mansukh Mandaviya. Rajya Sabha constituency is Gujarat. Moving to next, and it is Asian Development Bank who approves $251 million for the urban flood management in India. So you have to just remember Asian Development Bank who is providing $251 million for the urban flood protection and the management in the Chennai river basin in India. It strengthens the food risk and the flood risk management and integrated urban planning to transform Chennai into more livable city, especially for the Chennai. It will improve climate and the disaster resilience of affected communities to protect their lives, economy and the environment. So you have to remember it is especially for the Tamil Nadu, especially for the Chennai. So you can also remember about Asian Development Bank. Asian Development Bank headquarters is in Manila, Philippines. It was established in 1966. Total member countries are 68 including India. Chairman is or head is Mansukh. Moving to one-liner important point, India and US signed pact for the faster export clearance. So it is very simple. The agreement would enhance the export of both countries and provide faster clearances through custom procedures. It will also boost the supply chain security and the trade facilitation. And the main organization for India who is checking this, it is Center Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. And it works under the Department of Revenue, Finance Ministry. And CBIC is a statutory body which was established under the Central Board of Revenue Act of 1963, Center Board of Revenue Act of 1963. And who is the currently chairman of CBIC? It is M.Ajit Kumar. Next, Home Minister Amit Shah unveils Apada Mitra and Common Alert Protocol initiatives for the National Disaster Management Act. So Union Minister of Home Affairs and even the first Union Minister of Cooperation, Amit Shah, attended the 17th Foundation Day of the National Disaster Management Authority as a chief guest. And the theme of 2021 was stopping impact of disaster incidents in the Himalayan region. And during this event, he released the training manual of the Apada Mitra scheme and documents of the Apada Mitra and the Common Alerting Portal scheme. So what is this Apada Mitra? So Apada Mitra scheme aims to provide the community volunteers with the skills so they would immediately respond to their community needs in the aftermath of any disaster and also provide the basic relief training and rescue tasks during the emergency situation such as flood, flash flood and the urban flooding. So if you want to do something for society, then you can just enroll under this training. It is free of cost and it will be provided by the ministry. And then you can do some voluntary service during the time period of the disaster. So this is the Apada Mitra scheme. So remember about NDMA, it is National Disaster Management Authority and it is an apex body in the disaster management headed by the Prime Minister of India. Next, life insurance company or the corporation tie up with the Department of Post for the print to post solution. So what does this mean? The print to post, which is an end-to-end solution provided by the Department of Post, will useful for LIC for printing and dispatching the policy booklet issued under a life insurance policy. So all the insurance policies will be printed by the Department of Post and will be issued to the LIC or to the customer directly. So this is LIC. So remember about LIC, it was established in 1956 and its headquarters is in Mumbai. Its chairman is M.R. Kumar. You can also remember about Department of Post. Its secretary is Vineet Pandey. Its director general is Alok Sharma. Jammu and Kashmir Bank received rupees 500 crore capital from the Jammu and Kashmir government. It means the stake of the Jammu and Kashmir government is now increased in the Jammu and Kashmir Bank. So now it is increased to, you can say, almost 74%. So with 500 crore, they purchased almost 6.06% in stake in the Jammu and Kashmir Bank. Now total stake in the Jammu and Kashmir Bank of the Jammu and Kashmir government is 74%. So in April 2021, Jammu and Kashmir Bank had started the Jammu and Kashmir government as its promoter shareholder. So you have to just remember it is 500 crore and Jammu and Kashmir government now stake is 74%. International Day of the Awareness of the Food Loss and the Waste 2021 is observed on 29th of September. So it is to focus on the opportunities to reduce food loss and waste and restore a resilient ready food system. And it is observed by two organizations. One is the Food and Agriculture Organization and second is United Nations Environment Program. And both are the leading agencies in facilitating the observance of the International Day of Awareness on the food loss and the waste reduction. And Food and Agriculture Organization headquarters is in Rome, or you can say Italy, and United Nations Environment Program headquarters is in Nairobi, Kenya. Remember, World Heart Day 2021 observed on the day of the 29th of September. You can also see here the picture. It is to create awareness about the cardiovascular diseases, including heart disease, stroke, and one of the world's leading causes of the death. Around 18.6 million deaths per year due to heart attack or due to stroke. And the day also focuses on the prevention of these cardiovascular diseases and their global impact. And there is one organization which is known as World Heart Federation. World Heart Federation. It is situated in Geneva. Next, we are moving to the question of the day. What was the question of 29th of September 2021? Question was very simple. Which country started first plastic notes? So very simple question. The first country, even most of the students give answer, and every student give right answer. Answer of this question is Australia. So Australia was the first country to introduce polymer banknotes in 1988, and by 1996 Australia had completely switched to these banknotes. So in India, RBI also stated that in 2017, even in 2013 also, that RBI will also start this plastic banknotes of rupee 10 in 5 cities on demo basis, but it is not yet started. Somehow it was started earlier, but it was stopped due to high temperature, you can say. So rupees 10 note will be started by RBI in the 5 cities on the demo basis. So in India, it can be started in future. So first plastic note, Australia, 1988. Moving to the question of the day, very simple question. Where is the Bank of International Settlement headquarters? So I am talking about Bank for International Settlement, BIS. So you have to tell me the year when BIS was established and where is the headquarters of BIS. I am waiting your answer. So like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform, and join our Telegram group from the description box link, and press this bell button so that you can receive the notification on time. And it is AffairsCloud promise that it will boost your confidence in the general awareness section. And guys, don't take life so much serious. Life is fun. Always be happy like this smiley. Thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.